Pleasant Grove, Utah, a quiet town, hiding a secret so dark, so unthinkable. He was home for the first time in years. Darren West, just released from prison, trying to pick up the pieces. His first task, cleaning the garage, a seemingly mundane chore that became the moment. In the corner, a simple fruit box, sealed with desperation, concealed with pure malice. A strange stench, a gut feeling, a horrific curiosity drove him to peel back the layers. Inside, a plastic bag holding a shape, too small to be a pet, too large to ignore. 911. I just found something in my garage. It's a little baby.
We have a problem.
The nightmare began. The first victim, lifeless, decomposed, wrapped and hidden like garbage. The medical examiner was contacted. The crime scene sealed. This was no accident. It was homicide. The street filled with sirens, the quiet of suburbia, shattered by an unspeakable discovery. Investigators entered the house of horrors. The oppressive stench was the first warning. The sheer volume of boxes was overwhelming, a sea of concealment, a grave disguised as storage. They began the meticulous search. Every box, every shadow, every inch of the mortuary's past. The mother, Megan Huntsman, was brought in for questioning, the only one with the answers. At first, she claimed a miscarriage, years ago, a moment of panic, a single tragic loss. But the story was hollow, the guilt, too heavy, the details simply didn't add up. Then, the unthinkable happened. The search led to a second box, deeply hidden beneath. The silence in the garage was broken by a single, horrified gasp. Child number 2. The detective broke the news. A second body was found, and the mother's composure finally cracked. Her denial faded. The truth began to pour out, a terrifying admission that shook the very foundations of the case. I'm sorry, there's more, she whispered. How many? I'm not even sure. For years, she lived in a haze of methamphetamine and addiction, obscuring reality and blurring her conscience. The timeline stretched back a decade, every pregnancy hidden, every birth a secret death. The officers found the third, tightly packed in a box, a strange, viscous liquid staining the cabinet. Child number 4, found under 2 blankets, 2 towels, an attempt to hide the horror with 4 lives, 4 separate containers lined up. A decade of terror, stored feet from the family's life. A decade of deception, living a lie with her living children, while their siblings lay dead nearby.
How did they die?
The final damning question, did they die naturally or by her own hand? The confession came, a nod, the unimaginable truth. 6 of the 7 were murdered. I was so scared, so on drugs, I don't know. The excuses were meaningless, the crime absolute. The evidence grew, 5, 6, and finally, child number 7. The last life, wrapped in a sweater, a small, silent victim of a mother's horrific choice. The lab results were conclusive. Every single print belonged to Megan. The crime was hers alone. Darren's shock was genuine. The man who fathered them lived with the mother and knew nothing. The perfect suburban facade, concealing a chamber of death, a hidden legacy of unimaginable pain. 7 separate lives, 7 separate funerals denied, 7 secrets kept for nearly a decade. The neighborhood was stunned. How could a monster live so quietly amongst them? The house was abandoned, its dark history exposed, the garage forever tainted by the horror. The verdict was reached: 6 counts of first-degree murder, the maximum sentence possible. The rest of her life would be spent in concrete walls, the price paid for her unspeakable crimes. But for the 7 victims, the closure was limited, their lives reduced to evidence in a dark box. The cabinet, the vinyl, the duct tape, the ordinary tools used for the most The case closed, but the horror lingers, a reminder of the darkness that can hide in plain sight. A horrifying American story, a mother's betrayal, an incomprehensible act that haunts the country. 7 lives taken, 10 years of secrets, 0 comprehensible motive. The house is just a structure. The evil was in the mind of the one who lived there. What dark reality was Megan Huntsman truly escaping? Was it simply drugs, or something much worse? The secrets of the garage remain an open wound in the heart of true crime. If this true story shocked you, join us as we expose the darkness hidden in our world. Subscribe and let us know what terrifying case we should cover next.